Welcome to my presentation. I'm Zainab and I'm going to present you about pyramids and Egyptian medicine. How did the Egyptians build the pyramids? First, start with the Great Pyramid of Khufu. Khufu Pyramid amazes because of its antiquity, the size of its stones, the perfection of its orientation, and its many hidden chambers. So it's actually a complex and interesting object, but uh, the Great Pyramid of Khufu was one of the seven wonders of the world to the ancients, and we still marvel at it today. But it wasn't the largest one. Hunters go to the Great Pyramid of Cola, Mexico. So it's actually complex and interesting object. Furthermore, it's flanked by two near pyramids, each almost as large, that would be wonders by themselves if the Great Pyramid had never been built. The Greek historian Herodotus, writing about 2 millennia after construction of the pyramids, claimed that it took teams of 100 men at a time working for 20 years to build them, and also claimed that the ancient Egyptians had marvelous machines that they used to lift the stones into place. But this claim has no evidence, and neither of these claims seems to be true. And another current misconception is that Egyptians moved the large stones on the rollers made from tree trunks. According to this theory, by having teams constantly replenish the front roller with those from the rear, it should have been possible to move a stone almost as if the wheel had been invented. But there is no evidence for it too, and probably this is not true. Then how does it? So the most reliable clues to Egyptian construction methods are the wall paintings from ancient Egypt. Using such paintings and some related text, along with the practices employed in more recent times and a few artifacts, we can put together the following scenario. Start with quarrying. The set limestone beds on the same side of the river alongside with pyramids, and good limestones from the far side were used. Limestones was cutting blocks by making notches with hard rocks. Then transporting very heavy objects, just like 10 times, are shown in wall paintings as being moved as sledges, not on rollers or wheels. Leveling. Farmers today use lasers to level fields, but ancients Asians probably used shallow ponds. Orienting. They could build a semicolor wall with a level top on and use that as an artificial horizon. Scoring. Egyptian surveyors used and drop knocks to make a 3-4-5 triangle. Slanting, masons used the diagonals of the scar to locate its center. Lifting, they built longer most of the worked level. And lowering, lowered from are the set of the wooden breasts. Egyptian medicine. Sometime before 2000 BCE, Egyptian priests began to develop world's first sophisticated medical practice. Although it's believed that all early cultures learned some forms of herbal cures and methods of surgery, Egyptian priests began to develop the first sophisticated medical practice, as we can say, like the or modern one. The fame of the Egyptian healers was so great that the rich and noble from all around the Middle East and later the whole Mediterranean traveled across the world to Egypt to be treated. Imhotep is often considered to be the first scientist. Although he was not a scientist in the modern science of the world, he is also credited with being the architect of the step pyramid. After his death, he assigned with the magical powers and honor of gods, and has been called the only scientist ever to now have become a god. Treatment of diseases with unknown causes was done strictly in a religious concept. Egyptians believed that gods watch over each body part, and priests waited a particular were also specialists in treating that body part. but they hadn't record that, and they know that the pain or the other things wasn't caused by the gods. Thanks for listening. This concludes my presentation. I hope I have been clear.